This is Jeff with Fishing on Foot. I want to tell you about a cool opportunity that autumn brings every year. Reservoirs in much of the country, flood control reservoirs, get drawn down to make room for the spring rains, and they stay low usually throughout the cool months. It might be just a couple feet, it might be several feet, but what happens is that a lot of bank that normally you can't get to suddenly becomes open. And I'm talking about public land. I'm on a wildlife management area. Lots of times there's parks that might have miles of shoreline, but they have trees that grow right up to the banks, or they're steep banks, and you really can only get to the water in a couple of spots, even though there's a lot of public access through the warm months. But once they draw those lakes down, you can get in at that same place that you normally could, and then you can just start walking. Often there's long stretches you can walk before you get to a bluff bank or something that maybe you can't get around. There's also there's places where a creek or river channel runs where you normally can't reach it, but you can walk out there on a flat, walk out there on a point. So take a little time, look at the online mapping, see where those channels run, see where there's places that stretch out, and imagine the lake just a little bit down and think about where you can get to. And I think you'll find opportunities that you've never discovered before.